Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Rachel's Rockin' Recipes. Today we're going to make Amatriciana. Okay, I haven't made this in a very, very long time. I'm in the mood for pasta. I only eat pasta once a week because it's so delicious and I eat lots of it. So I can only allow myself to eat it once a week because I'm a total pasta hoe. As well as a cheese hoe, a bread hoe, prosciutto hoe, anything. Anyway, so wanted to let you guys know what the ingredients are, and then we're gonna make our pasta. And yes, I'm wearing shorts, my hair's up. It is hot as fuck today. It's like 100 degrees in California, right? All right, so what you're gonna need for Amatriciana is olive oil, salt, your spaghetti, freshly grated Romano cheese, Rico, some tomatoes sauce. I like to use Cento, some Marzano tomatoes. This is from Italy. Those are stewed tomatoes. Then you're gonna need some onion, some crushed red pepper, and technically you're going to need guanciale. Okay, guanciale is cured pork jowl, but I can't find it anywhere, and I've gone to several places during the week, or actually last week, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So to substitute, not the same thing, doesn't taste the same, I'm gonna use pancetta, which is bacon, okay? Cured pork jowl does make it taste a little better. It's cured, still cured in salt. Some of it's smoked, sometimes it's not, and it's got more fat to it. But since I don't have it and I can't find it, I'm gonna use pancetta. And the reason why I'm letting you guys know this is because last week when I made my carbonara, obviously I know you're supposed to use guanciale for carbonara. Okay, but I didn't have any. I can't find it. Okay, it's not my fault. I live in the United States. I'm not in Italy. And somebody who's a friend of mine on Facebook, which I don't know if I know him personally or not. I mean, I can't remember what I did 30 years ago. I don't remember half the friends that I had. That's just me. My mind's going. So he decided to send me a video of the real Neapolitan carbonara where they had guanciale. And I had to explain to him, thank you for letting me know, but I can't find it here, okay? And if I want to put fucking pancetta in my fucking carbonara, fuck you, I'll put it in my carbonara. But you're supposed to use guanciale for your carbonara, and you're supposed to use guanciale for the amatriciana, okay? So, I've got my water boiling, I'm gonna put some salt in there, and we're gonna get over here, I'm gonna show you how to make amatriciana. Super, super simple. All right, so for the sauce, here's what we're gonna do, because it only takes about 10 minutes to make the sauce. So I'm gonna start it, and then I'm gonna throw my pasta in. I mean, this is how simple this is. All right, so you're gonna turn the heat on. It's about a medium. A nice drizzle of olive oil, because your pancetta is also gonna have the fat to it. We're gonna wait for this to get hot. And as much as I love garlic, this recipe doesn't call for garlic. I mean, I'll put garlic in there, and I'm gonna get some freaking Neapolitan fucking Amatriciana Nazi telling me, you're not supposed to put garlic, so I'm not gonna put garlic, okay? I'm gonna show you how this is made. So once this starts to heat up, we are going to put in crushed red pepper. And how much? As much as you like. I love it spicy, so I'm going to put a good amount of my crushed red pepper. All right. And then we're going to put our onion. So you're supposed to use white onion. Since I'm in quarantine, I don't have white onion. I have little green onions. So don't hate. I'm going to use green onion. To me, onion is fucking onion. All right? And it tastes the same. Maybe certain onions taste a little more powerful than others, but I'd rather put in this little white and green onion versus the red onion I have in there. And then I'm definitely never going to hear the end of, oh, you're not supposed to put red onion in your fucking matriciana. So there we go. A little bit of onion, a little bit of crushed red pepper. You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to make this a little more spicy. And put more crushed red pepper. All right, here we go. And you start to smell the aroma. It smells good. Delicious. Then you want to add your guanciale, which I have put bacon in here, but this is pancetta, but technically you put guanciale. I'm going to repeat this a million more times. That way I get no Nazis, no guanciale Nazis, emailing me or texting me saying that I fucked this up, all right? I know you're supposed to put guanciale, but I was in the mood for matriciana. I want to share it with you guys. And if you can't find guanciale because you're in the United States and sometimes they don't have cured pork jowl, okay, or you're in freaking quarantine, then guess what? This is okay too. It's okay, okay? Nobody's gonna fucking die if you put pancetta in here. Look at that. That smells delicious. You just saute this for just a couple minutes. And depending on how many people are eating, that's how much sauce you make. I'm just making 200 grams of pasta. I usually eat about 100 grams myself, and then 100 grams for somebody else. I'm making 200 grams for myself because it's my Sunday. And I'm going to eat as much pasta as I want. Look at that. That smells delicious. All right. Let me grab my sauce. Oh shit. Okay, so if this thing starts to splatter and I scream and start cussing, I don't want to hear it. Alright, so let's put in. Of course I made a mess. There we go. Oh, that smells delicious. I love this cento. I love these San Marzano tomatoes because these are a product of Italy. Look at that. San Marzano. Of course, where is San Marzano? In Naples, of course. That's why this shit tastes so good. Because Naples has the best tomatoes. And when I said last week, I was talking about my bruschetta recipe. And I was talking about tomatoes and all that. Always want to make sure you get small cherry organic tomatoes if you're making your bruschetta. If you want to make like a fresh tomato sauce, like a, you know, like 5-minute tomato sauce, always use the small organic ones, or the organic Roma tomatoes, because they're sweet and they taste very similar to what we eat in Naples. I am from Naples. For those of you who don't know it, I'm from Naples. I've lived there almost 26 years of my life. I'm Neapolitan, half Neapolitan, half American. I was born in the States, but I lived in Italy most of my life. So this is what I'm used to eating. Now, salt. We need some salt in our sauce. Now, of course, these San Marzano tomatoes it's already salted. But I like to add a little extra salt, not too much, because we're going to be using pecorino romano for cheese instead of Parmesan. But guess what? If you don't have Parmesan, if you don't have pecorino romano, use Parmesan. It's okay, guys. Okay. All right? These are little mini substitutions. Like if you were using that Kraft cheese in a green bottle shit, then I would say something. Okay? But if you're using real grated Parmesan cheese, let me taste. Salted perfectly. All right, I'm going to put salt in my water. And I'm going to throw my pasta in. It's boiling. There we go. All right, so this sauce is going to cook the entire time that the pasta is cooking. Obviously, we're not going to cook this. I'm not going to record this for the whole 11, 12 minutes. So we will be right back after these messages from our sponsor. All right, look at this. This has been simmering for about 10 minutes now. The pasta says about 11 to 13 minutes. I like to take it out at least at 10 minutes because I like it al dente, and then I also like to finish cooking it in my sauce. So it's been about 10 minutes. Once again, reserve the water from the pasta, because you're always going to make this creamier, you're always going to want to put a little bit of pasta water. Yes, even in the sauce. Because what happens is your pasta absorbs all the liquids, and then sometimes the sauce can dry out. I'm not saying this sauce is going to dry out. So I'm going to finish cooking my pasta 1 extra minute in the sauce. Get all of that pasta. You don't want to waste any bit of it. I am hungry today. I was so in the mood for red sauce. I love my red sauce. All right, here we go. Look at that. Oh my God. I did taste the sauce. It's spicy as hell. I'm going to burn myself. Not only am I going to burn myself because it's hot as fuck, but I'm going to burn my tonsils on this spicy red sauce. delicious. All right, let's add a little bit of pasta water. Not too much. Just a tiny bit. Maybe a half a ladle. Maybe another half. Little tiny bit. Turn up the heat. See, what happens is the pasta, like I said, absorbs all the liquids, and so even if you put some of that pasta water in there, it absolutely absorbs everything, kind of like turns into a cream. It's the gluten from the pasta that does that. Holy shit. I totally flipped this, but I think I put in too much pasta. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose my shit here, just so I can show you a fancy flip. Listen to that. Nice little sizzle. And that's it. That's your Amatriciana. All right, 30 more seconds. And this is done. Grab my bowl. Guys, this is so simple. This literally takes 10 minutes. I mean, just boil your water first, start the sauce, and then once the sauce is simmering, then throw in your pasta. That's the time it takes for the sauce to cook. This is not like a ragu, like we make in Italy, where you have to boil it for 2 or 3 hours, you know, at a time. I mean, that's a good sauce too. Don't get me wrong. That's where you put lots of meats in there. You can put different types of meats in there. Some sausage. I'll make that one day. All right, look at this. All right, let's turn this off. Holy shit, this looks good. Let's put a little bit of this. Did I make a mess? Yes. Look at that. And we're going to throw in some Romano. This is hot. All right, Romano cheese. Here we go. And of course, I said I'm a cheese hoe, so I'm going to put a shit ton of cheese in there. All right, kids, let's go to my table. Let's go try this out. All right, kids, here we are. My Amatriciana. Oh my God, I've been dying for this all week. So let's see how this tastes. So this is still hot as hell. Oh my God, this looks delicious. It smells delicious. Simple, easy to make. Buon appetito. Oh my God, it was so hot. It was so good. It's spicy. Oh my God. I just burned my tonsils and my esophagus. So I've had a couple people ask me, why don't you blow your food and why don't you wait for it to cool before you eat it? First of all, it takes the fun away of eating your food. I don't know, I'm a glutton for punishment. Second of all, I love to eat my food hot. I mean, you can't eat pasta cold. You can, but you can't. I don't know. I just love eating hot pasta. There's just the flavors. You know, your tongue absorbs the flavors when it's hot. I don't know. That's just me. The fact that I burn my mouth, I mean, that's because I'm an asshole, but that's okay. But this is really good. I don't recommend anybody eats this super hot like I do. I mean, even if I'm burning my mouth and my tongue, I do kind of have a cast iron mouth and I do enjoy it. So anyway, buon appetito. We're gonna eat this and I hope you guys make this and leave in the comments if you have any other, I have a bolognese coming up. I don't know if that's gonna be next, but I do have a bolognese I wanna make. Bolognese, I'm gonna make a lentil soup. Let's see, I've got a bunch of other recipes, but if you guys have any, I'm also gonna do some vegan recipes too because I'm vegan 95% of the time. And then on my Sunday, once a week, I'll eat something that may have some cheese or may have a little bit of meat or stuff like that. But because I am Italian and I'm just never gonna get rid of that true heritage of eating my prosciutto and my Italian dishes. But if you have any recommendations or any suggestions or any recipes, Italian recipes you wanna see, just send it in the comments and then I'll write on my list of extra recipes to make, and I'll be more than happy to do it. Buon appetito. So the outside cooled off, and the inside was still boiling hot. Burnt myself. Peace out, people.